Hello, YouTube, the internet, and everyone. So, with all the complaining and bullshit the left has done, complaining about Donald Trump, oh my god, he's so racist, oh my god, he's so terrible. With all that complaining done, boy, you better have someone damn good to take his place. You better present something. You better bring your A game. You know what they brought? A retarded old grandpa who needs to be put in a home. Are you kidding me right now? Not only that, the dude's racist as hell and is slowly losing his brain cells. Dementia, Alzheimer's, and the dude doesn't even want to get tested for either. Probably because he has enough brain cell to know, by the way, that people would find out if he did. You're giving us Joe fucking Biden for all the complaining you did. What the goddamn hell? And you know what? You know what? Okay, so get this. Mail-in voting as opposed to voting in person. You know what's been going on? By all means, fact check me. You'll only find out it's the truth. They literally found thousands of Trump ballots just tossed in a ditch. You found ballots missigned or co-signed wrongly, on purpose. And various other similar issues. Want to know why? Because the left has become politically tribal. They hate Trump and they want him out of office so desperately that they will literally mess with the election in order to get what they want. These people have no moral standards. They're capable of anything, psychologically speaking. They're obviously physically unfit to be any serious threat. I mean, let's see Antifa win a fight without weapons. Come on now. But here's the real kicker of this whole situation, okay? Here's the real kicker. They provide nothing as an alternative to Biden, to Trump, who they clearly hate ever so much with every fiber of their being. They hate his guts. They despise him. But then they provide no real alternative, so they just try and tear him down and rip him out however they can. And now you have journalists sharing these unhinged conspiracies about him, saying, oh, he's gonna die, he's got COVID, he's gonna die. Look at all these photos, they must be faked because the reflection on the table is slightly weird, or the timing is off, or blah, blah, blah. Tiny little things that could easily be explained away as something else. Photoshopping his head on someone else's body so it looked like he was on a respirator, or whatever. He walked out of the hospital and he was fine. He was fine! I mean... And you want to give us Joe Biden. Joe Biden's not going to win. Because people can see that the man is not competent. He is mentally ill, possibly deranged. There's no way in hell he can out-debate Trump. I mean, at one point he literally turned around and tried to walk off the stage. He gave a look to the moderator of like a, help me, for the love of God, help me! Because he couldn't handle the debate skills of Donald John Trump, who really is sort of like your classic East Coast New York bully if you gave them money and an education. Yeah, of course he couldn't handle Trump. How could we ever expect him to? And I'll tell you another thing. That man's plans, his idea, the Biden deal, which is really just the Green New Deal under another name, won't admit it though, is essentially something that would literally break the bank. Because all Democratic plans for health care and renewable energy is going to break the bank. Because it's all insanely expensive. And to pay for it all, they're all just going to take it out of tax. They're going to increase the taxes, thus increasing individual tax burden, which increases the individual debt, which adds itself to the national debt. So a lot of people don't realize that the national debt doesn't just account for what the government owes, it also accounts for what me and for what you owe. It's personal debt, too. They would simply expand on that debt and put us further devalue our currency, which would mean we need to print even more just so we can buy fucking groceries, and further devalue. These people don't understand economics. How the hell did these people get into office at all? They don't even understand basic fucking economics. This is like basic high school level. Kids in high school classes know this shit better than the politicians in D.C. This is disgusting. Biden would break the economy, and somewhere down the line, I think he'd lose enough of his brain cells that he wouldn't even realize what he did, because he was slowly slipping into dementia. And you want that guy in office. No way, he'll just be controlled by Kamala Harris. Cop Kamala Harris. Leader of the Demo KKK rats. Let me tell you something, man. She is absolutely an authoritarian jackboot police stater. No question of it. Remember, she also had a lot to do with the signing off tough on crime bills, which were not only racist, they were straight up abusive to anyone breaking the law. Remember that bit in the Constitution about cruel and unusual punishment? Yeah. Cop Kamala Harris would probably never acknowledge that as even being legitimate. She probably loves cruel and unusual punishment. She put a lot of people in jail, man. She's a very sickening individual. If you get Joe Biden to office, she is going to be controlling him. But you got all these people and all these celebrities, oh, vote for Joe Biden. Trump is so awful. Stop it, okay? Stop. If you use your brain for 2 fucking seconds, you could clearly see the same thing I'm seeing. That man is not mentally well. He ought to be in a home. He will either be controlled by the DNC or he'll be controlled by Kamala. One or the other. It doesn't matter. Because either way, we're fucked. Anyway, peace.